So you have more than one question, and you can decide which question to ask. Here's how we're going to go. You're going to first tell us the page, and we're all going to turn to that page. You're going to ask the question, and then you're going to call on somebody to answer it. All right? Who'd like to go first? Connor, thanks for volunteering.
I'm on Wild Protectors.
Which is page
4.
Okay, so he's talking about the sloth. And what was the two species that have this relationship? The sloth and the algae, right? Okay, go ahead, Connor.
How are the sloth and algae similar? They both...
Whoa, 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 don't, you're not allowed to give the answer. You have to call on somebody else to give the answer. So to ask your question again.
How are the sloth and algae similar?
Okay, thumbs up when you think you know the answer to it. How are they similar? Remember, when you're asking a question that has the word similar in it, your answer is going to be they both. Okay, Alexa.
The sloth has like that kind of fur thing on its skin.
That's the algae. The sloth has the algae on its skin. Okay, how are they similar? How is the sloth similar to the algae? Think about the relationship.
They depend on each other.
They depend on each other. That's great. Tell me more. How do they depend on each other? Joanna?
They,
Talk about the sloth. How does he benefit from the algae?
It protects it.
So the algae protects the sloth, right?
It gives it more energy.
And more energy. And remember, it's kind of a camouflage, right? So the sloth gets benefits from the algae because he gives him camouflage. And let's do it the other way around. The algae benefits from the sloth. How does he benefit from the sloth? It's on page 5.
It's a perfect shelter and a good supply.
Excellent. Perfect shelter. So it's protection again, right? And he also gets some water. Okay. Go ahead, Joanna. Okay, so give your question.
How are
Aphids.
similar?
So how are the ants and the aphids similar? Right? So think about it. It's going to be very similar to this answer. You got it now.
Protect
Who protects?
the
Ant.
the ant.
Argentine.
Argentine
Ant protects the
aphids.
the aphid.
Ant.
Oops. What do they protect? What is this a picture of on this page?
Eggs. Eggs.
The eggs, very good. They protect the eggs, right? And the aphids, for both of them, right? And the aphids, so they get the protection from the ants, right? But what do the ants get out of the deal?
The sweet liquid.
Yeah, the sweet liquid from the
They
aphids.
release it.
So they get food, right? So that's one thing that you get, food. What else do they get from this relationship?
Shelter.
Shelter. Something else. What's another thing that, oh, let's go to yours. Okay. What is it? Protection. Give us your question.
How are the pistol shrimp and goby fish different?
Okay, everybody go to the pistol shrimp and the goby fish on page 6. So we can talk about what they get out of the deal, okay? So we can do it like this. The goby fish, what does he get? He gets a home at night. But the pistol shrimp, so he gets, what does he get? Food, shelter, protection. The goby fish gets, no, the goby fish gets shelter, right? He gets a home. What does the pistol shrimp get?
Protection.
Protection. So these are the 3 ways this symbiotic relationship happens. Okay, now, yours is the one I want to end with.
Is the
Argentine, right? Oh no, anemone, I'm sorry.
Similar to an Argentine ant.
Okay, so he has 2 different animals. So I want you to find the Argentine ant and the anemone. So the anemone is on page 7, and we just talked about the Argentine ant on page 8. So this is the hardest question. How are these 2 animals similar? And you're thinking about what they benefit. What is their benefit? The anemones.
Food.
What does the Argentine ant get?
Protection.
Oops.
Food.
They both get food. So can you find two animals that both get protection? That's your last question. What two animals get protection from the relationship? Okay?
This one.
Yes. Good job. You found two. I'll let you explain it in a minute. So everybody find two animals that get protection from their relationship, from their symbiotic relationship. Tell us about the pistol shrimp.
The pistol shrimp gets protection by the gobble fish guarding its home.
And tell me more about, what does that goby fish do?
He waves his hand to give
Not his hand. He doesn't have a hand, but he waves his fin. Right.
Yeah.
To
give a warning that there's something coming up.
the predator is coming. Absolute.